Finding God in Ordinary Time. Daily Meditations, written and recorded by Christine Marie Eberle. Inspiration from Pedro Arrupe, S.J. Nothing is more practical than finding God. That is, than falling in love in a quite absolute, final way. What you are in love with, what seizes your imagination, will affect everything. It will decide what will get you out of bed in the morning, what you will do with your evenings, how you will spend your weekends, what you read, who you know, what breaks your heart, and what amazes you with joy and gratitude. Fall in love. Stay in love, and it will decide everything. Origins and Observations. I'm really glad I'm always able to pray so well, said no one ever. In my quarter century of spiritual conversations with young and not so young adults, one theme has come up over and over again. People of faith are anxious about prayer. We know we should pray, and often we try, but we don't think we're very good at it, and we're sure other people are better. We yearn to feel close to God, but most days we just feel clueless. It doesn't help that some people reach adulthood with way too much religious baggage, images of God that are problematic yet persistent, while others arrive with suitcases nearly empty, having gotten through adolescence without acquiring a scrap of religious vocabulary. Whether we start by struggling to erase the picture of God as an angry old white guy with a beard, or by staring at an alarmingly blank piece of paper, moving into a mature relationship with the living God is both a challenge and the work of a lifetime. The people of Jesus' day were not so different. If they were, he wouldn't have had to resort to so many similes. Just think of all the things Jesus said the reign of God was like. An old woman, a new wineskin, a merchant's search for fine pearls, a mustard seed. Urgently, he piled simile upon metaphor upon analogy, anything that could reveal the ways of God in the language of ordinary experience. I did not always understand this. The particular flavor of my Roman Catholic upbringing didn't dwell on experience and metaphor. It emphasized answers and rules. In matters of faith, it was important to know the right answers and abide by the rules. And so I did. I was a good daughter, a good student, a good Catholic, or so I thought, and unbearably self-righteous. It wasn't until the 15th year of my Catholic education that I realized there was more to faith than doctrinal certainty. At St. Joseph's, Philadelphia's Jesuit University, I majored in English, but was drawn to campus ministry for reasons having less to do with the appeal of religion than with the appealing guy at a retreat sign-up table. In college, I discovered that faith could also include things like service, community, and social justice. I figured out that Mass could actually be a joyful and voluntary activity that fed the spirit, not just an obligation to be gotten out of the way each weekend. And I discovered that prayer, which to that point I had only experienced as unidirectional activities, like asking, thanking, and apologizing, could actually be an encounter with God. So I picked up theology as a double major, went on for a master's degree in pastoral ministry at Boston College, another fine Jesuit institution, served in a soup kitchen and as a hospital chaplain, and, fast forward, have spent 25 years working as a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?